Hey, what's up, everybody, man? It's the one and only DewayneKnicks here. And you guys are tuning into another episode of the DewayneKnicksFIX. As you guys can see to the right of me, I got my boy, Fred, a.k.a. Freddie Benson. He's back in the building, as always. And today, man, we got something special to talk about. There was a big reveal that happened today. I think it was, I don't know where it was at. I don't know what city they were at.
L.A.
LA. Okay, LA. They're in LA. And if you guys know what that means, basically what I'm talking about is Mortal Kombat 11, the reveal trailer, the reveal story, and everything that they're talking about in the video game. Basically, they revealed it today in LA. The game will come out April 23rd, I think, which is not that far from now. The game is pretty much finished. We had a chance to watch the trailer release, the official trailer, the official gameplay trailer. They showed some of the story trailer in it, and then we got some reveals of some of the new characters and some of the returning characters in the game. My first reaction of what I saw was, yeah, I'm ready. I've been ready for a Mortal Kombat game since Mortal Kombat 10 came out a couple years ago. And the NetherRealm Studios have done a really good job when it comes to these fighting games. I mean, they had Injustice. Was Injustice last year?
Yeah, Injustice 2 was well, that was 2019.
It's 2019.
It came out 2017.
2017. So yeah,
I was gonna say it was last year.
Yeah. But it's been like a year and a half because it's weird. It probably came out towards the. It came out the end of 2017. They try to drop
a game every 2 years around April. Injustice came out in May. It was a little bit later.
A little bit later, yeah.
But like ever since Mortal Kombat 9 2011 has been like every
April.
other year they've tried to drop a game, and like we all thought this game, because they just showed us at E3
at nothing. We didn't hear anything about it. Yeah, we heard nothing at all.
Game Awards happened. Bam. I
think someone tweeted. Yeah, someone tweeted him like. So
I was watching the awards actually.
Almost said Spider-Man.
I saw Ed Boon on the screen and I was like, "What?
Yeah, like what are you
doing there?" He's like, "Oh, I'm here to present an award for like racing games." And I was like,
"Come on, man!
No, you're not.
No, you're not. We know what you're here for. We know what you're gonna do. We know what we're waiting for."
He did it, and we got
we got something that
Scorpion, Raiden, 21 Savage.
Oh my god, yeah, that was the initial trailer. The trailer that I'm going to show you guys right now, and I'm gonna put it in the background. I'm gonna turn the music down, or I don't want to get copyrighted or anything like that. But the trailer that you guys are gonna look at it is the official gameplay trailer that I'm going to put up on the screen right now. So it should be on your screen. We're going to watch it together, and we're going to talk through what we see on the screen. So let's go ahead and let's start it. As you guys can see right now, on the first person on the screen is Scorpion. I think that's the old classic Scorpion.
This is actually new Scorpion.
New Scorpion.
This is like recent history Scorpion.
All right, so
yeah,
we're going to start the video. It's going to go pretty fast because obviously it's a cut up scene of different kind of moves and just different characters in the game. Cool, so we're going to just tell you what we see, and hopefully you guys check it out too. So 3. Oh my god, of course that pops up. Sorry guys, how about that? Should have took that part off. That's just cleaning my computer. Everybody needs to do that. All right, and let's start the trailer. Let's see what it looks like. So we got Scorpion right there with the sword, looking all fresh. Raiden comes out of nowhere.
You got Evil Raiden.
We got Baraka back. We haven't had him in a while.
We got Scarlet from Mortal Kombat 9,
and she looks layer. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
But look, Raiden's looking crazy.
The moves look crazier.
Stuff. That is something interesting stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna go back on that.
So we got right here. We got young Liu Kang and young Kung Lao.
Yeah.
And if you paid attention, Mortal Kombat, the last game, they're both dead.
They're both dead.
Yes. Liu Kang's the king of the NetherRealm,
which is crazy.
And you might see something about that later. But as you can see, they're both alive and they both look kind of young because this is back in time.
Right.
And if you watch the first initial Mortal Kombat trailer with the character at the end, the bald lady, and you see the sands of the sands and the time, the hourglass, that's the sense of time going backwards. So there is definitely some time traveling.
Yeah, as you guys can see,
trailer,
which is crazy.
Which is nuts. Crazy. And I mean, what I love about Mortal Kombat is everybody dies and it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything at all.
And Mortal Kombat 10, half the characters were dead.
And
half the people you played as or fought as were dead.
Yeah,
Scorpion's been dead since Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, he's been dead.
He's been dead forever.
He's been dead forever.
Alive
he's finally alive, and he's gonna probably die again. But it doesn't matter. He's used to that shit. But it's funny too. It's like. And I'm gonna take a little thing from Marvel. It's like they have an infinite they have one of the Infinity Stones, like the Time Stone. Like they have, they can always go back. Like if you die, you can come back, and that's pretty crazy.
They can resurrect you, or somebody's got magic or something.
Yeah, some crazy shit like that.
Don't think death stops anyone from anything
at all.
But yeah. That's what we got Scorpion.
So we got Scorpion. We got Scorpion coming at Kung Lao and Liu Kang
for some reason.
The older, younger versions of it. Probably, which if it is, maybe I look at.
Can you imagine if there's a Shaolin Monks mode?
If there's a Shaolin Monks monks mode in this game. Now, people who don't know what Shaolin Monks is, it was a game that came out, and I want to say '05, and it was a multiplayer game, or co-op game, sorry. It's a co-op game where you can play it by yourself or you can play it with a friend. And me and Jerron, oh man, we played Shaolin Monks forever. And if they have a Shaolin Monks mode in this game, I might actually cry. Like, I'm already going to get the game, but like, man, that's all I want in my life. I like a remastered version of it. That's all I want, you know what I'm saying?
Even if it's the same game.
Yeah, but we're going to continue on with the trailer, but just to give you guys a heads up, that is Kung Lao, Liu Kang from before they were dead.
They're not in the like gameplay build of this, so you won't see them fighting, but
they're
in the game.
They're in the game. Yeah, they're in the game. See each other. There's Scarlet again. Crazy.
Raiden. We got Scorpion, Fire Breath.
Man.
That's actually him fighting evil Liu Kang. Like
see, that's dead Liu Kang. Yeah.
So the Liu Kang
biting your arm off, man. Brock on some other shit. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and that's not a fatality, folks. That's just a regular.
That's just their.
That was a regular combination.
So they don't have X-rays anymore.
Look at that. That's crazy right there.
Sub-Zero,
man.
actually.
That's a perfect pause.
Sub-Zero after the spine rip fatality.
Come on, man. You can't
can't
tell me that don't look lit.
That is so cold.
And watch what he does. Just watch this part. Come on, son.
That is like the coldest, man. Like
Sub-Zero is a legend, obviously. He's a first game, right? He was in the first game, right?
Yeah, he's in every single Mortal Kombat. He's the only character in every single Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, because Scorpion wasn't in the first one.
Scorpion wasn't. No, he was in Mortal Kombat 3 when it first came out.
3, yeah.
He wasn't in that one when it first came out. And then they added him.
So here's some more gameplay of it. Yeah. Of course, get over here. That was
young Scorpion.
There we go again. Going back to the young Scorpion. It's kind of hard to catch him if I can get him.
So that's when we have.
Right there, that's the young Scorpion.
As you can see, he's got a whole different costume.
Looks super fresh.
And it looks more like his Mortal Kombat 1, 2-ish.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the crazy metal on his arms and his face.
There's Kung Lao and Liu Kang in the back.
Kung Lao, Liu Kang,
trapped in the cage, like trapped in the closet. Sorry,
and then that is a new character.
That is a fake Jax. He looks lit though. He looks crazy. Here's a fatality. Oh well, they didn't show it all the way.
Part of it.
There's Sonya Blade. Then we'll go back real quick, and here's a little fun fact. Well, it's not really a fun fact. It's pretty true. Sonya Blade will be voiced by none other than Ronda Rousey, the WWE Women's Champion on Raw. So if you guys want to listen to Ronda Rousey talk, then you can listen to her talk right here in this match, beating up someone. I thought they were going to actually put her face in the game. They didn't. That's a fatality right there, as you guys can see. That is crazy. This is a part of the story mode. There's Raiden right there.
This is more story mode. Raiden blowing
There's
shit up.
Ronda Rousey-esque Sonya Blade.
That's Sub-Zero.
Oh my God. Look at this. Stone Cold Stunner. Look at the knives to the eye. That's not a fatality, I don't think. Yeah.
So they don't have X-rays anymore. They have those moves.
They have those moves, which is
crazy.
Where
your blood pops out and like...
look at this, guys. This is the fatality. This is probably my favorite one. I haven't even seen all of them yet. This is crazy.
This is one of the
to watch this part, guys. This is tough to watch. Look at that. Look at that eye. Jeez. Do you guys remember? Wait, what was the game? What was the company that made the Tony Hawk games? What was it?
Activision.
Remember the eye? Dude, that's the first thing I thought when I saw that. I was like, shit.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh my God. So, as you guys can see, the title of the game, Mortal Kombat.
April 23rd.
April 23rd, it's coming out in like less than 2 months. Or not less than 2 months, about 2 months.
Yeah.
And of course, there's Shao Kahn.
Once again, if you pre-order...
Yeah, if you pre-order him, you can get him. His arms looks weird as shit.
Dragon armor,
which is weird. I don't know if we get that from Mataro or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they...
Yeah.
DNA Digimon.
And then the only reason why I'm letting this play through, because at the end of this, you're going to see basically who I'm guessing she's one of the... Oh, they didn't show her. Okay, well, anyways, earlier in the trailer, you saw her. We'll go back to the...
the girl with the hourglass.
Yeah, the girl with the hourglass, yeah.
So that is... Her name is Chronica. Yeah. So
okay, explain that to me.
It's like, they all got like the Jax looking dude. It's Geras. He's a big like strong brute brawler type dude. But
here's the guy we're talking about. It's kind of hard to see him.
Yeah.
It's a little low on the screen, but that's that guy.
Yeah, that's him. But his whole moveset gameplay is all based around like time and like the sands of time. So he has he'll like make a block of sand and it'll be hard. He'll throw you into it, and he has like moves where like he'll freeze you completely in time, and you know what I mean, just beat the shit out of you.
That's gonna be
like
crazy.
That's his whole
crazy.
deal.
Yeah.
I'd imagine she's the same way or similar,
probably,
because their whole thing is apparently from the beginning since Mortal Kombat 1, they've been the ones manipulating the timeline.
Oh,
you know how Mortal Kombat 9, like Raiden, like gets his little shard or his little medallion broken. It's like a different timeline, and it's like they've been the ones watching from the outside the whole time. Like
Oh, okay.
And that's why you see in that gameplay trailer, they say, hey, Liu Kang, you chose the wrong fate once again.
Oh.
And they step in and like,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Okay, now it's starting to make sense. Because
they're kind of manipulating time, so they kind of control what's going on in the story mode. Yeah. So I think they're going to be like the big villains in the story. That's what I think for now.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I kind of got from the gameplay story trailer that we saw.
Yeah, for sure.
When after he cuts off Shinnok's head.
And then she shows
up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was the gameplay trailer. They showed some other stuff too. I'm not gonna really get into all that other stuff. It was just like little parts of like people revealing some characters and some of their gameplay stuff like that. But they'll bring out more stuff within the next month because it's still early. But I mean, we got a lot of info, basically today on what the game's basically gonna be about. And I mean, I'm excited for it. Like, it's a Mortal Kombat game, so I've played every Mortal Kombat game since 1 when my mom let me play it when I was like 6, and I don't know why she let me play it. But I remember in Nintendo you had to put a code. No, I'm sorry, with Sega Genesis, you had to put a code in to get the blood. You didn't get the blood in Nintendo for Mortal Kombat 1. You got it for 2. Yeah. But besides the gameplay and besides us getting our hands on the game, what are some of the characters you look forward to playing with? Because I can tell you right now, my favorite character in all the Mortal Kombat games will forever be Scorpion. I cannot wait to get the joysticks and play with Scorpion. Who are you looking forward to play with?
So
the most.
Well, my favorite Mortal Kombat character is Ermac. He's like,
we don't know if he's gonna be in the game.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be in the game. And in the last Mortal Kombat and X, I didn't really.
Ermac's a cheat code too, man. I remember he used to fuck me up with Ermac. Yeah, I don't like Ermac.
Ermac was dope, man. I love his
tough to beat. Yeah,
he had that slam where he would just grab you
and put you down.
Like Ermac was OD. So he's like my favorite character. I hope he's in the game. But what I think is, I think the next character they're gonna show is Cabal. That's who I think is going to be the next character.
Cabal.
So I was watching, they did a whole stream today, right? For when they revealed this game. I think they had a whole scene where like they were standing there, and then they did some like sound effect and like something happened, and they were like, "Did you see that?" I was like, "Wait, oh my god!"
Is that what I think he runs really fast. Yeah.
So I was like, I think that was a tease that like Cabal's next. I was like, we'll show you the next time we do, because they're doing a stream on January 30th. That's Battle Damage.
Yeah, that was a bad. This is Cabal that's on your screen right now.
Cabal without the mask.
Yeah, without the mask. Jesus, this is weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Cabal.
That's Cabal right there with the mask on.
Cabal.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not
Striker. Doing anything to Striker.
Very racist character. Yeah, this Cabal right here. If he, because he wasn't in Mortal Kombat. Was he in Mortal Kombat 10 or no?
He wasn't. He was in the story mode once or twice, but you don't fight him or anything.
Okay.
He just stands there.
Well, that was.
But
Cabal.
I think he's gonna be the next character revealed, just because like I heard some things like. Some people saying, "Oh, I think I saw this, I saw that," and then that tease during the show when I was like, something went by real fast, and I was like, "Oh my god, did you see that?"
Ain't Sindel, I'll tell you that shit.
Exactly, right? Exactly. So I was like, if that's what they were teasing, it's definitely.
I can tell you one character I hope's not in the game. That's Striker. Striker is the Dan of Mortal Kombat. I swear. And if you know like Dan, I mean Street Fighter character where Duke is very small. Yeah. Like it's just not a good character. But I saw someone like on YouTube like beat the whole like Street Fighter 5 with Dan. It was crazy. I don't know how they did it.
Dan's he's terrible, but you can use him.
Yeah, it's just,
he's terrible.
I'm not using that guy. But let's see what else about the Mortal Kombat. Okay, so basically, I want Scorpion. He won Ermac. Hopefully Ermac is in the game. I'm pretty sure they might put him in there.
Yeah, he was in the last. He was
in the last few of them. He was a really hard character to defeat because I hate playing against him. I'm looking forward to seeing if they have any special characters. In the last Mortal Kombat game, Mortal Kombat 10, they added a lot of crazy characters from scary movies like Alien, Predator. I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre was in the game. Leatherface in the game. So, I mean, Jason Voorhees in the game. So, if it was up to me, and Freddy was actually in Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, he was in Mortal Kombat 9. So, if in Mortal Kombat 11, I honestly think that they should add Pennywise. That'd be really cool to play with him for some kind of character. Having to do with kids, even though it's kind of weird. I mean, like, it's Pennywise. I don't know, man. I mean, like, is there any other, like, Chucky, maybe? They could put Chucky in the game.
I think Pennywise I don't want to say 100%, but I think everybody's like, a lot of people are like, yo, you should do that. If you put fucking Leatherface and Texas Chainsaw on the last one, when nobody was thinking about
nobody was like,
Alien was hey, you know what I want? Oh, yeah, Alien and Predator was dope.
That changed everything.
Jason, fun fact, Jason was actually supposed to be in Mortal Kombat 9.
Oh, really?
But they couldn't get Jason. It didn't work out. So they got Freddy Krueger instead.
Which is still a good...
So it was a great fucking choice.
Yeah,
so then the next one, I was like, all right, well, we're getting Jason. And it was like, oh shit, we can get Predator, we're getting Predator.
Predator, yeah.
And like, oh shit, we can get Alien versus Predator, we're doing that.
So I'm trying to think, what else could they get? I mean, besides Pennywise and maybe a Chucky character.
I've heard
Pinhead, maybe, I don't know.
Possibly Pinhead. I've heard Spawn.
Oh shit, Spawn. Yeah.
So
that'd be cool.
I want to say 3 years ago or something, 4 years ago.
That'd be cool. Spawn would be cool.
Todd McFarlane, the dude who created Spawn, said that Warner Brothers has the rights to use Spawn in a video game if they want to. They have the rights. And everybody was like, oh, he's going to be in Mortal Kombat X, he's going to be in it, and he wasn't.
Let me ask you a question about Spawn. What, is he a DC character or a Marvel
Nah,
character? He's like his own comic
He's like
book?
his own thing.
Yeah, I don't fucking know shit about Spawn.
I always think he's Marvel.
Terrible movie that came out.
I always think he's Marvel, but then that's Blade.
Yeah, yes. Because I was going to say, I think, they're very similar. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty similar.
I would love to see Spawn in Mortal Kombat 11.
But I think that's a very real possibility. Because Spawn's a violent, kill people type character anyway.
Man.
So people thought he was going to be in Mortal Kombat X, then he wasn't. Then Injustice, it was like, oh, he's kind of a superhero, anti-hero.
Yeah.
He wasn't in that game. We got Ninja Turtles instead, which is dope to me.
Which is still cool. Yeah, the pizza
Ninja
thing,
Turtles,
right? Yeah.
And then now this game's out, and I think people have kind of forgotten. Like, oh, we're not getting Spawn. It's not happening.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna finally happen. That's what my guess is. Spawn and Pennywise. Is what I'm rolling.
Those are I'm with you. I mean, Pennywise.
I think Pennywise can be sick.
Would be sick.
I can be anything.
He could be anything. He could
be
be a clown for like 1 minute, and he could be like a fucking spider the next. Who knows?
Exactly.
Like,
the limitations.
I'm down for that.
Brain.
Yeah, I'm super down for Pennywise, and now I'm like, I kind of want Spawn. Hopefully they're thinking about doing that because Spawn would be a really good character. Yeah. But basically, I mean, that's pretty much it when it comes to the Mortal Kombat 11 that we can really talk about. Not that much really came out. I mean, we got like the story mode a little bit, understanding. Yeah,
but we got like the first 4 minutes of story mode.
We got basically the intro.
We got like basically the end of Mortal Kombat X, the beginning of
Mortal Kombat 11.
Like we got that.
We got some of the characters that we get. Obviously, they're gonna reveal more later on throughout the weeks.
Definitely.
But basically, to wrap this up, what I wanted to do with my boy, I'm gonna call him my boy Fred. What I wanted to do with my boy Fred was like basically, it's been years of Mortal Kombat content from Mortal Kombat 1 all the way to Mortal Kombat 11, and we kind of already touched on it earlier in the video when we were talking about how like one of our favorite games is Shaolin Monks. That's like the only. I mean, there's other games that are outside of the Mortal Kombat 1v1 that we won't talk about because they're terrible games, but it's very bad games. Like Special Forces is really bad. If you had to pick one Mortal Kombat game that you can go back and harper on and be like, this is my favorite, I played it all the time, what game would you pick? I can tell you, before you answer that question, I can tell you my favorite Mortal Kombat game ever will be Mortal Kombat 3, and probably Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, because I used to always play that at my house when I had it on Super Nintendo. But then when I got a 64, they came up with like I think it was like the Mortal Kombat like trilogy or something like that, 3, and then they had it at the arcade down the street from my house. Next to Burger King over on 41st Street. And there used to be like a little ice cream shop that had the arcade, and I played it there. And I have so many memories of Mortal Kombat 3. I would have to say I would pick that one to be probably my favorite Mortal Kombat game. But it's not like I don't like the other ones. But that'd be my favorite. What would be yours? Yeah.
For me, it's interesting. I actually remember the first place I saw Sub-Zero's animality in Mortal Kombat 3.
Man, the polar bear, right?
The polar bear. Yeah, thank you. I remember
they should bring animalities back to say that. They're not going to.
Brutalities are back.
Yeah, bring animalities. Don't bring friendships. I
hope animalities are back.
Babalities would be lit, especially in the new era, too.
Babalities is so disrespectful.
Yeah.
But my favorite Mortal Kombat game, I don't know, because the first Mortal Kombat game I played and like really, really learned the ins and outs of was Deadly Alliance.
I was going to say.
Like the 5th one.
Deadly Alliance.
Like my brother, we went to GameStop and we were playing in a Madden tournament. He was like in 3rd place or something, but we had to go home because we were kids.
Right.
And I was like, well, you didn't win, but we'll give you a prize. And they gave him Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance.
Oh, wow.
I played that game so much.
So much?
I learned the ins and outs of that shit. I learned how to do combos for the first time in my life. So that game has a special place for me.
For you,
even though it's 3D and it kind of sucked, Bo Raicho's in it.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
He's a farce on you and blows up. He was actually in MKX, too.
Who was the guy that was the stunt double dude? What was the character? Like he was dressed up in
a motion capture suit?
Yeah, the motion capture.
Mocap.
Oh, that's who. Yeah,
he's the worst character of all time.
Mortal Kombat's got some questionable characters in their fucking games, man. Mocap was a terrible character. Blaze was a terrible character. Like
they tried to make Blaze like the big villain.
Yeah, they said that he was in like Mortal Kombat 2 in the forest. They said that was Blaze in the forest. That wasn't fucking Blaze. No, not the forest. When they were on the bridge.
The bridge in the back. Like, it's Blaze back there.
Nah, that was Liu Kang on fire, nigga. That's what that was. Like, or one of them niggas was on fire.
No, it was Liu Kang on fire.
Yeah, it's like
it was definitely.
It was like, come on, man. But I mean, I picked Mortal Kombat 3. You picked Deadly Alliance.
Deadly Alliance
but
is special.
I mean, like, if I had to say the game that had the most fun with that of the series, probably would have been Mortal Kombat 9 because me and you played it against each other a lot. Because me and Jerome would go on like all day, like playing that game against each other, like make each other better. And I kind of fell out of it, and that's why I'm disappointed in myself because I have Mortal Kombat 10 here. I don't play it as much, but I'm going to get Mortal Kombat 11. I'm going to get back on my A game because I do want to continue. This motherfucker's better than me. He beats me in everything. So I got to get better at that because I remember I played against him in like Injustice, and I was like, yeah. But the first Injustice, I remember that we went like days playing that shit.
Yeah,
and it was just like, wow, like I can go on. And same thing with Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, we like playing those games and whatnot, but Mortal Kombat always had a special place in my heart just because I got a chance to play it when I was a kid. And, you know, I mean, like, the game was rated M for mature. Like, my mom knew about it. My mom told me if I did any of this shit at school, she would beat me, and I was scared of my mom more than I was, like, under the character, so I would never do it. Yeah, man, but, like, I think the reason why I like the older version of Mortal Kombat 3 and, like, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 is because, you know, internet wasn't really popping back then. So, like, to get, like, the finishers, to do the fatalities, you had to, like, actually get, like, Game Informer magazines. Or, like, if you had a friend who had, like, AOL online? Yeah, AOL online, like, you know, broadband. Or even if they had the phone one to get the internet, just to cheat, go, like, to cheatcodes.com and print out how to do, like, all the fatalities. It brings me back to that. Like, now, obviously, everything's in the game, and it's way more easier to use it, but I think that nostalgia part of it brings me back to that reason why I love the older Mortal Kombat games. But, you know, I like Deadly Alliance. I played that a little bit later, and I remember I think Liu Kang died in that one, right? Was it Deadly Alliance?
Yeah, he did die.
Yeah. In the beginning, and that's when
how
I was
they opened the game. Liu Kang,
I was like, Liu Kang was my favorite character at one point. You know,
like, oh shit, what's going on here?
Yeah, you know, like it was just like, yo, this is crazy. This is like they killed Liu Kang, like a guy who is the most famous character, probably. I mean, I guess
he's a Jackie Chan.
He's a Jackie Chan eliminator. I mean, emulator, not eliminator, emulator. And like, I mean, you know, I guess he's famous because of the movies. Like, if you watched the original Mortal Kombat movie from '94, if you watch that terrible fucking part 2 of Annihilation. So fucking terrible movie. I'll probably link in, like, someone made like the funniest part. I'll link that in the description below. You're gonna love that shit. It's the funniest thing in the world. Yeah, like Scorpion wasn't really even talked about in those movies. It was more about Liu Kang. So I guess like for the people who didn't really know nothing about the video games or about the actual story in the video games, they probably loved Liu Kang more. But the most famous character in the game is probably Scorpion, and then Raiden and Sub-Zero and stuff like that. So, you know, like, just playing with those characters, growing up with those characters, seeing what they've been able to evolve to, it's been amazing. Like, when we were watching the trailer earlier, I'm like, the fatalities gotten way more crazier. I thought they couldn't get way more insane than they were in the last game. Yeah. And then I've seen some of the ones in this one, and I've only seen a couple of them, and I'm just like, fatalities... How many ways you can kill somebody? I didn't think they could come up with like 1,000 ways to kill somebody. They had a TV show, 1,000 Ways to Die, but I didn't think 1,000 ways to kill somebody.
Ain't none of them like this.
Yeah, none of them like this at all. Especially that Sand dude. That shit was crazy. But you know, Mortal Kombat is a game that, you know, I would not let my kid play because I don't want them to, you know, especially nowadays in this day and era, it's crazy. But you know, it's a game that we grew up on. It's a game that will always be around. And NetherRealm Studios, they've done an amazing job since they've been able to keep on producing the game since they got rid of the Midway license. And, you know, they've really made nothing but hits since they've gotten the license. It's been Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat 10, and now Mortal Kombat 11. And this game is already being talked about as being the best in all the NetherRealm games, including the Injustice one, and they haven't came out yet. So, you know,
with the pre-orders, they probably are.
It's gonna go crazy, man. Shout out to Ed Boon. Shout out to all the creators on the Mortal Kombat staff over at NetherRealm Studios. Shout out to all the gamers too, man. I mean, like, I know we're happy we get another game to play, another 1v1 game that we love to play. I know Jerron is pumped. I already know it is. He might be playing this shit all the time. He might be able to go fly out to Chicago again and fucking play in a tournament. I'm trying to get my levels up and whatnot. But any last words, man? Any last words, you know, like about
I'm just looking forward to this game dropping, ready to beat some people's ass online. I'm gonna be playing the beta when that comes out. Yeah. I'm pre-order, get on that.
Yeah.
If we get
he's dead serious.
If we get Ermac in there,
it's over.
That'd be nice.
I'm not even gonna be happy if we get Ermac in that shit because I can't.
If not, I'll probably have Scorpion. I'll have somebody
fucking spam a button or something.
I'll find the cheapest move that you don't know how to stop, and I'll keep doing it till you rage quit.
Yeah, and believe me, there's been a couple times where I'm like, all right, I'm done, man.
Yeah, like, yo, all right, you won. You
got it. You got Ermac? All right, I get it. Do that shit where I can't do anything.
I got you. I'll random select. We just gonna pick whoever.
And that's another thing that we do too is before we get out of here, like one thing that's fun about that game, if you want to have really fun, like we can have the characters we love and play with, that's cool. But me and Jerome would do a thing where we would just like click the random button 3 times, I think, like 1, 2, 3, and whoever we got, we played with them. And you learn how to play with these characters.
That's
because
true,
one thing about me is like I'm a kind of guy that like if I like 3 characters, I stick with those 3, but like I need to be able to play with all the characters to get a feel for everybody. So if you
never know, you might end up liking somebody more.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So if you guys are gonna play the game, do that for a fun little bit, like it's kind of like Russian roulette type stuff. But basically, yeah, man, that's it for the video. I'm glad you guys, watched it. Support me if you can, man. Like, subscribe, comment on the video, share it. That'd be awesome. I said in the last video that I haven't put up yet, but I'm gonna put up tonight that I did with my little guy David. That I'm gonna try to make at least 1 to 2 videos per week. Most likely 1 right now. It just depends on what's really going on in entertainment because I haven't really got to what I want my channel to be exactly about, but I kind of have an idea. I want it to be multiple categories, not just one specific thing. Like I might talk about wrestling in a couple weeks because we have the Royal Rumble coming up. So actually, I might be doing that soon. So we'll do that might be the next video. Is maybe we'll do a breakdown of the Royal Rumble because that's always fun to watch. And but I'll also do videos about comic book stuff, movies, and even personal life. I'm gonna actually do a podcast with my girlfriend's sister one of these days where she wants to talk about relationships between men and women, and I'm like, hey, I'll do that. And I want to try to broaden my horizons and do things that I haven't done before on this channel. But I actually do want to continue on putting out content. Like I've been saying that for the last 2 years, but this year I really mean it. I'm going to put out more content. So once again, guys,
I'll make him do it.
Yeah, he'll make me do it. And he said that in the last 2 videos. He's going to make me do it this time. So once again, guys, that was the Mortal Kombat 11 trailer reveal, but we also added our little spice into it. We talked about the characters we want to play with. We showed you some of the gameplay trailer footage that they gave us. We talked about past Mortal Kombat games that we like, and basically, we can't wait for April Fools. April, well, we can't wait for April 23rd. That's 3 days after 420. So if you know what I'm talking about, get high, get high, buy Mortal Kombat, and then trip when you see the fatalities.
You die in Mortal Kombat.
So man, it's been me, DewayneKnicks, everybody, Fred in the building as usual. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love you guys. Let's do it.